Hello again, guitar playing friend. Now, although this lesson may unravel the mystery of the 7 modes and is potentially mind-blowing, it's not required for knowing what notes and chords to play in a particular key. You could skip ahead to the lessons about memorizing the GPS map and using magic star dots. However, I recommend sticking with me here anyway. By nature, when we play the notes of do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, it sounds kind of happy. And these are actually the same notes of a major scale. And a minor scale can sound a little sad. If we look at the do, re, mi scale, we'll see that the notes are played in a staggered pattern made of whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, half step. Sometimes this is referred to as tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. To keep it simple, we'll just use whole, half, whole, half. So if we play whole, half, when we start on a G, we'll be playing a G major scale. If we play the same pattern starting on A, we'll be playing an A major scale. And it's all relative. If we start on B, we get a B major scale. If we start on F sharp, we get an F sharp major scale, and so on. Again, there's no need to learn or memorize any of this stuff while we're watching our lesson. We're only reinforcing that once you do learn the GPS map, or even small parts of it, you'll be able to move the map up and down the neck to where it is needed. Keep in mind that typically, the map stays in one place for an entire song. Unless the song has key changes within it, then the map might move a time or two, which is also pretty easy to manage. For reference, let's play the G major scale again. Notice that do starts on the G note. And now let's move the map so that la starts on G, and we'll play from la to la. You can hear the difference and probably recognize that we just played the G minor scale. Let's compare again. This brings us to modes. We've just looked at 2 of the 7 modes, Ionian and Aeolian. Now let's preview all 7 mode patterns. Because of where the GPS map is currently located on the neck, we see that G Ionian started on G, and that A Dorian starts on A, B Phrygian starts on B, and so on. Watch what happens if we want to play G Ionian, G Dorian, G Phrygian, G Lydian, G Mixolydian, G Aeolian, or G Locrian. Once again, there is no need to learn or memorize these scale modes or even what their names are. Sure, you can if you want to, but our only goal here is to merely demystify the concept of modes and to visualize that each mode starts with one of the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, or ti tones. Please be aware that the key to mastering guitar music theory is to be able to position the GPS map where it needs to be for a particular song or key. There's no need to study all this crap. We only need to memorize the GPS map pattern. And we'll be learning shortcuts and tricks to make it super easy to memorize and instantly recognize where to position the map. Now let's do a fun exercise to hear the different modes in action. We'll start with the G as the root. And we'll continue to play the G note along with each scale mode so we can better hear the relationship or emotional feeling that each mode can produce. Here's G Ionian. G Dorian. G Phrygian. G Lydian. G Mixolydian. G Aeolian. And finally, G Locrian. While it is possible to use all these different modes, only a few are found in today's music, and learning how to use all of them is not necessary. Just be aware that if you know the scale pattern of Do, Re, Mi on the GPS map, then by default, you already know all the patterns for each mode, even though you'll probably never have to use them. Just understand the overall visual concept and feel good that you've just demystified the secret to modes. Looking ahead to our next lesson, just remember that our GPS map is made up of the 7 scale tones of Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, and Ti, with the whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half pattern, which repeats up and down the neck and conceptually beyond the neck forever. So to know where all the scales, modes, and chords are in a key, all we have to do is learn or memorize the GPS map.